Good afternoon and welcome to your favorite weekly current affairs program, 60 Minutes Nigeria. My name is Ewosa Agbonlao. Today's program, as usual, will create a platform for members of the public to contribute to our discussion. But we'll be doing that in about 30 minutes from now. We'll allow you make your comments, but derogatory statements are not allowed on the program. I have with me very distinguished gentlemen, men of God, and analysts of repute who will be dissecting the topic that we have today. We are looking at the welfare of Nigerians and the 2 years, the midterm of the administration of President Bola Tinubu. So many persons have given divergent opinions. Even Afenifere, a Yoruba social political organization, has also made a very, very important statement. Well, we'll talk about that later, but let me introduce my very distinguished guest. We have with us Dr. Elvis Agbonaima. Nice to have you on the program today.
You have thanks for having me, and God bless you.
Okay. We also have in our midst Bishop Lucky Omona BSc. Nice to have you.
Thank you, all of you. God bless you all.
Okay, so they'll be dissecting this topic, but let me give you the background before the discussion. Very touching is because we know that the president is a Yoruba man, and for Afenifere to criticize the president, that means there's nothing like bias. They are being objective, but some other persons have also negated what the Afenifere has said. President Tinubu clocked 2 years in office on 29th of May. Don't forget, it was inaugurated on 29th of May 2023. And that, you remember that statement, subsidy is gone. So we can't forget that. It's inaugurated for a 4-year tenure. While assessing the president's tenure, Afenifere, in a statement by his leader, Oladipo Olaitan, and spokesperson Justice Faloye, said the administration's performance over the past 2 years has witnessed a regression in human development, economic mismanagement, and democratic backsliding. However, responding to the assessment of Afenifere, the presidency, in a statement by the special advisor to the president on media and public affairs, Sunday Diary, on raised concerns about a penchant and deliberate attempt by the organization to find faults and trade in deceit instead of objectivity. Mr. Diary further noted that a balanced assessment based on available data reveals a more objective and progressive picture with significant achievements and meeting the challenges expected from a country like Nigeria with decades-old problems. So that's what the presidency has said, but I know that my guests will be very objective. Dr. Elvis Agbonaima, I know you'll be very objective. And of course, Bishop Lucky will obviously, because the presidency is saying objective assessment of the president within 2 years shows that Nigeria is recovering and that Nigeria is on the path to greatness. Do you agree to that?
Thank you very much.
Okay.
You know, I said I am hungry, and you said I'm full. You know, it's very funny.
Yes.
You are telling us that we are okay. Our Nigerians are not okay. We are crying. There is serious hunger in the land. Now, I don't know the yardsticks to their submission. Because if you go on the street, Nigerians are more hungry now. It is just the grace of God that is keeping us. Even those who are involved in business, you know, they are getting the hit. A lot of, people who are working have lost their job. So many companies could not, pay salary anymore. Because, because of the economic hardship. running business in Nigeria now is not a child's play. There is hunger, serious hunger on the street. You know, sometimes when I watch, you know, other of your sister stations, and I hear the federal government, those who are working with the president, and they are, you know, they are saying that the economy is not better, everybody, things are okay, they are progressive. I begin to wonder if they are in another country. Because I am here in Nigeria. Like I said when I started, I said, I am hungry. I said, I'm hungry. And you said, I'm full. And meanwhile, I said, I'm hungry. There is serious hunger everywhere. And you are telling us that the economy, everything is okay. We are the one that's supposed to tell you that we are enjoying the government. At least our life is better. But the truth is this, even your life isn't better. No. Your take-home cannot take care of you. You know, now, it is just out of wickedness. It's unfortunate that those who are working with the president, they are not being sincere. They are not being sincere. They are not being sincere to themselves. They are not being sincere to Nigeria. Go to the market and go and see the price of commodities. Sir, before they used to say that to, you know, 3 square meal. But now for people to eat one good square meal is a problem. Do you know how much is a fish? Do you know how much is a tuber of yam? A lot of families are suffering. Have you not observed now? Every weekend you used to see marriages everywhere. It has reduced. Guys are no longer getting married anymore. You know what? No money. There is no even small marriage now. Are you getting me now?
You mean people can't even get married?
You know, just carry your camera, go and just, you know, carry out your research. You discover that before now, every Friday, Saturday, you will see canopy. You see more burial now than marriage. It's true. That's why you see a lot of spinster, mature ladies everywhere. See mature. They are, even the guys now, the bachelors now, many of them are even thinking of marriage. They are, you know, surviving alone now, feeding themselves now. It's not even easy. Take less of bringing somebody home. I'm telling you, because there is serious hunger in the land. I don't know where those who are working in the presidency are getting their fat, because what we see, we are on the street, we are in the midst of the people. What we see every day is hunger. As we speak now, sir, those who live in passage house, they are even afraid to cook outside now, because if you are cooking now and you did not stay close to your gas or your stove, somebody will be waiting for you. By the time you just excuse yourself, need to get one or two, before you come, your pot of soup will disappear. That is how it has. That is the level it is now. Hunger in the land. When they are coming to say we are better, things are progressive, how? How much is a liter of oil now? How much is $1? How much is a bag of meat? How much was it before they came? You know, let us tell ourselves the truth. Because the truth will set us free, according to the Bible. Let us tell ourselves the truth, because this government, I will say it, is a government of deceit. Why did I say so? They are not telling us the truth. There is serious problem. If you are telling us, oh, there is problem, we are trying to fix it, you know, we will understand. But by the time you are not telling us that, oh, we are progressive, if you say you, like I once said something here, I said, if a father is building a house, does it mean the children should be hungry?
No.
That is progress. If you say, oh, well, you just bought a land, you want to start building, there's a project. Or for example now, as a senior pastor of a church, by the grace of God, we are building our permanent site. Then because of that, the staff that are working in the church will know the salary. No. Now, as we are building that, you know, the project is going on, it's a progress to the church. Therefore, the people working in the church should be attended to. Now, you cannot say you are trying to fix Nigeria. Is it when everybody, or a lot of people in Nigeria, is it after they have died? Because people are dying every day. Sir, go to the hospital to treat common malaria now. It is too expensive. Even paracetamol now, if you see how much. Listen, Nigerians now, that's why if you go to all these chemist stores now, they are making money now. People cannot even go to the hospital because you know why? They cannot afford it. Food is on the hike. You know, medical is on the hike. How do this government expect the people to live? They are talking of 2027. They are not even thinking of today. Now, instead of them to focus on the problem on ground, begin to address it, they are already doing politics.
Okay, we'll come back to that, Doctor. Thank you for your opening remarks. I feel very perturbed with the problems bedeviling Nigeria. Bishop Lokemonabiese, what's your own take?
Well, the problem, the theory and the idea that this government put on the ground is a long-time solution. When you are thinking of solving, planning the future, you plan for now. They don't have now in their calendar, it's the future. And when you have no now in your calendar, you have the future, then the people that are now will probably suffer, some will die, hunger everywhere, it will be getting worse by the day. That's what we are facing now, because their idea, their theory is for the future, not for now. And the people working around the government, both the state and the local government and the federal level, they do not tell the man the truth. He's not in the street. They're not telling the truth. I don't know what's going on in the street. And those that are within, who can touch the money, the national cake, they're the one hyping him, telling him you are doing well, you are doing the. But we that are in the street, we understand how people are dying because he's not in the street. That's why things are going wrong. And I said for me in this program, I said, you do not, if you are a governor, you do not appoint people because they are in your party. Appoint people because they know what the other people are feeling. And God, that's why we are suffering. That's why the government is not performing. For 2 years now, the government have not performed anything that we can say to you that the man can say is doing well. Because why? The theory and the program have is for long time. Then forget about now. Until you have to come back to now and physical security, and they do federal farming, they give us subsidy of food. Then anything you want to do, you don't even know, so that we can survive. Because he said some people are hungry. Yes, last Saturday I was in a wedding. We got there, the celebrant said that they are going to attend to a few people. But I understand what they are saying. And I told my friend, these people, they are managed to survive. Then we that are coming as clergymen who God so blessed, we need to support them because these guys are.
You mean they announced that?
No, they said it in confidence to me and my friend.
Okay, that they were entertaining few persons.
They understand what they are saying.
That's wonderful.
Because why? The preparation was small because of the level of the hardship we want on ground. Don't say you go to a wedding, you're thinking of carrying 2-3 plates. Now these people are able to play to get one. Because of what is going on, because the government forget about the people that are living now, thinking about future. And the future, we have never got to the future. And that's why you see we are passing through problems. Then the government forget about the future, face now for all. We will now join him to pursue the future.
Okay, now talking about the now, Bishop Loke, what do you think the government should fix now? What are areas you think the government should quickly fix now, in your opinion?
Now, number one, the government to quickly fix insecurity.
Okay.
Attack it with all tenacity so that they come out of the bush. I'll give you an example. The other day we learned that some information that that the government was trying to attack these boys who are doing fraud here and there. They look at the action, the way the police were pursuing them. If they carry that same action into the bush, they will be able to put out these people out of the bush. Because Nigeria, we are not lazy. Because we are not lazy people. Nigeria is the most strongest people in this world. Give us free bush. Give us good road. We can help ourselves. In short, you give us free bush, good road, and electricity. We can survive. But now, no bush, no electricity, no road. That will survive.
So the bush you're talking about there is where people can farm. Because of insecurity, now many persons are afraid to go to the farm.
This morning I went to a place called Gbese. I see people go to the bush with some help of some people, the local vigilante. I said, what's going on? I said, because they are kidnapping here. And when I came out to Sassyonba, and I see people trying to enter the bush, I said, no, I don't want to be kidnapped. Now, those are people that will bring product to us at the end of December, that we will buy with the people that are not going to the bush. Now, how do they survive? Now, until the government have to pull these people out of the bush, these people that call themselves Boko Haram, Hesme, or out of the bush, they are let to have free place to farm. They give us electricity, give us good road. We are not lazy. We can survive. But without these three things are not together, we can't survive.
Yeah, I agree with you. Doctor, what do you think the federal government should quickly fix now?
Number one, the federal government should stop playing politics with the life of Nigerians.
Okay.
It's true. Okay. The political will.
Yes.
Because all we are seeing is just politics. Just like now, this is the president just entered the third year now. Now, I think at this stage now, he should remove. There are people he appointed in his office, in his cabinet, to satisfy them politically. I think this time should drop them, put those who can deliver.
So you're asking for cabinet regime?
Yes, you know, so that those who are professional can handle it. Time of politics, I think he should drop politics a little bit. He should allow his party to play politics. You know, all this trying to satisfy politicians with these positions, it has not really helped us. That's one. Then he talked about insecurity, very key.
Okay.
If our bushes are free, like he said, really Nigerians, we are not lazy. And like in Edo State now, we have a lot of forest. We have bushes. A lot of people want to farm. Because of the hike in commodities now, you know, to eat well now is not easy. A lot of people are ready to farm, you know, but because the bushes are not free, are not secure, you know, a lot of, you know, they will not want to go. Therefore, that issue has to be addressed. And again, there's a need for government to control, to take charge, and see what they can do in the area of price control.
Of food items.
Of food items, of a lot of commodities. Do you know how much it is to claim a vehicle now from the wharf? Some vehicle that used to be 3 million is about 12 million or 16 million. I'm telling you. Now, look at the price of Smith. That's why now, go and see what many landlords are doing. Increasing house rent. You know, when you see how much they put in some houses, you begin to imagine, where would this person get this money to pay? You know, to pay the first year is not difficult. To continue, that's where the problem is. You know, when you want to carry a store, yes. When you want to carry a store, they say 300,000. To see that money, you easily pay. But to now continue, that's why you see, when you go to some kiosks, every year they always pack out. Always pack out. You get it now? Because sometimes the price alone is frustrating. When the person now pay 500,000 in the store, for example, and they now discover that in that year, he could not even make profit of 500,000. Are you getting that? The next thing, the alternative is to pack. Now, the government need to, you know, get into this price control, to control it. Because all this unionism, Tatashe union, Crayfield union, mostly in Edo State. And this is affecting the people. Because sometimes that's why we see Nigeria, we are even the one punishing ourselves. For example now, the woman who just increased the cost of Gari doesn't know, or maybe doesn't have the understanding that even the president will not buy with his money. If he's going to buy it, he will use our money to buy. It is we, the common man, that will also buy it. Just for example now, a little rain, or rain just fell. Before you know, from Ring Road to Sapler Road down, you will see how much the driver, the buses, the road just hype. You know, we are doing anyhow. The government need to come in. Our system, listen, outside insecurity needs to be addressed. Outside, the government should stop playing politics at this time with Nigeria. Now, outside controlling the price of commodities, you know, our system need to be addressed. Our system is not working. That's what you see. We are doing anyhow because the system is not working. If our system is working, a lot of things will be balanced. That's why today you discover, since the price of Smith just increased, tripled, instead of it to come down, it's even going higher. That's why they will tell you in Nigeria that anything that go high will never come down. Because why? The system is not working.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. Bishop Lucky, now, years back,
yes, sir.
If somebody, we understand that before a graduate gets a job, he might just be getting phone calls from different companies.
Yes, sir.
Some company will even offer that graduate a car.
Yes, sir.
But now, those who are graduating don't even have jobs. So, what do you think the private sector should come in and assist government, or we should continue to look up to government for everything?
Well, thank you, sir. The answer is we need to allow the private sector to come into the labor market and employ laborer, employ graduate, employ worker into the artisanal field, because the government cannot do all, because the governments are not ready. You cannot talk about price control, you don't produce anything. It is what you produce, fixed price on. The government produce nothing. They import everything.
So if the government does not invest, it cannot control.
No.
Okay.
Now, okay, let me continue. Now, it's just like you are a businessman, and the government did not give you support. You borrow money from AYZ to invest in your business. Now, the government will now come and say you want to control the price. Then how will you pay by your debt? Because it does not give you support. Now, last few months ago, I was in Ghana. I want to see one of my bishop friends. 24 hours light. They don't use generator, they don't use fuel, they don't use diesel. And I look at a very big church with AC and all. Then I calculate myself back at home in Nigeria. That if I want to run that kind of service, I'll buy this all close to about 100,000. Calculate that kind of service in a month, 400,000. Now, that guy now, because the government gave him free electricity, he recharged, yes, but the light is constant. Now, he can run the service. When I calculate that, he's saving extra 250,000 in his pocket, while me, I'm spending 400,000 without saving. Now, the government should allow private sector to come into the business, to employ workers, and allow them to flow, reduce their taxes. Because when you add taxes, increase their taxes, then those guys cannot pay. They will not be reducing worker, restricting worker, sacking some, make them jobless because the government bring taxes. Because you cannot say you cannot provide job. I provide job, you bring tax again. That's what the government is doing, and if they can stop that and understand that we, the masses, are the one feeling this heat, not they in power. Then they will understand, they will do that. But if you keep continuing with this idea of grabbing power, seizing power, arresting power, anyhow you can get it, just be in that position. And the power are they succeeding because they are using we Nigerians. Those that don't understand where we are heading to. People that they just look for those guys on the street and say, during election, 100,000, get that ballot board. Those guys, that after that election, 100,000 will be over in 2 days or in 1 week. They will come back to the same swamp where they pick them up. They now start crying again. If all of us can come and say, no, we will not do that. Government, allow this to dry. Let people dry. Let it work. If you cannot do it, let other people do it. You will see that in the next 2 years of this man, there will be different Nigeria.
Thank you very much. Before we take a break, I need to just highlight some of the very, very punchy points that my guests have highlighted or canvassed on the program. And I believe that the authorities need to heed the call of my guests on this program. They've talked about the need for constant electricity. The power sector has been a very huge problem in Nigeria. This government, now that 2 years has elapsed, the 3rd year is starting, should look at the power sector and see how there can be regular electricity, regular power supply. Okay, so another area again that my guests have talked about, they've talked about price control, that the government need to intervene. The free market economy, where you think that demand and supply determines the price, sometimes it needs to be regulated. That's what they are saying, because some persons just wake up and fix arbitrary price, and nobody talks to them. Though my other guest has also said, well, the government need to invest, because you don't invest, you can't control. And part of investment is tax relief. The private sector should enjoy tax relief with a mandate to employ people, with a mandate, give them certain, conditions, and offer them the carrot, which is the tax relief. Some persons are complaining of double taxation. So that is another area that they've talked about. So this is just the summation of what my guests have said. 2 years of President Tinubu, mixed reactions. Some persons are saying this government has not done well. We started with Afenifere. But my guests have said to them, there's hunger in the land. People are suffering. And that the government need to quickly fix the immediate problem instead of projecting for the future. We'll talk about that future, the issue of future, because some persons are thinking of election in 2027 when they've not fixed problems of today. The program is 60 Minutes Nigeria. We'll display the phone number. You will be allowed to call in after the break, make your contributions to this discussion. But don't forget, no derogatory comments are allowed. Okay, it's always a delight to have you back on the program. It is 60 Minutes Nigeria, and we are looking at the welfare of Nigerians and the midterm assessment of President Tinubu. My guests have been able to highlight very important issues. They've talked about a lot of things. You can be a part. We have the very first caller on the program. Good afternoon, your name, and where are you calling from?
Hello, good afternoon. I'm calling from Benin.
Your name?
Yeah, my name is Comrade Abi. I'm calling from Benin.
Go on.
Yeah, I just want to thank your guests over there. They said it all. The truth of the matter is that things are really difficult. People are dying every day. People are begging every day. While others are planning for 2027, nobody knows what will happen tomorrow. Let them seize the country. Look at what your guest just said. Ghana here has 24 hours light. Nigeria cannot provide electricity for its citizens. They are planning for 2027. The truth has to be said. There is hunger in the land. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That's the caller. He has just said what my guests have said is what he stands by. There's hunger in the land. The government should fix the problem now instead of talking about 2027. Okay, like I said, you can call in, make your contribution to the program. The phone number is displayed, and with that, you can be a part. Okay, we have another caller. Good afternoon. Tell us your name. Where are you calling from?
Hello.
Good afternoon. Okay, so we'll just continue on the program. Once we get the callers, we'll give attention to them. Dr. Evis, so what do you think is the way forward? Because the government has entered has started third term now. Let's just take this caller. Good afternoon. Where are you calling from? Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Okay, I think that's a network issue. So, Dr. Evis, the way forward.
Before I talk about the way forward,
Yes.
do you know that these days, when they are doing party celebration,
Yes.
there is nothing like small celebration again. Even people you did not invite, they will come because of hunger. They want to come and eat.
So you don't need to invite them. Okay, we have this caller. Good afternoon. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Okomu.
Okay, all the way from Okumu. Your name and your comments.
Yeah, my name is Friday.
Okay, go on.
I want to say we are the problem of Nigeria. Because whenever this politician is on control, while the other party would like to criticize the other party, instead of we to come together and reason together how Nigeria will be moving forward. Because you are not opportune to be there, because your party is not there, you criticize the party. Now, let's leave that aside. The other side of it, we're talking about security. How to start with security. Security to start from the grassroots. And each street of individual local government, we have about 100 people there. And inside the 100 people, let other people come out and monitor those who are in that street. When they move to the next street, the other street who are monitoring the other street, you are from that, what are you doing here? We're able to know each other's feelings. And then we're able to tackle our security, not for national, it's for that. Because we get about food insecurity. We are in the same problem. Based on when we take something from the rural village and to the city, the kind of inflation on a high price. We see how this cow is so amount, and cow is in the other side of it is around 60,000. But when you go to market, it's 1 point something. we see the president is increasing the price. No. It's if we start from the grassroots, getting to on top, things will be easy. In the filling station, they are selling above the phone price. And they reduce their phone price. Are they doing this, the president? No, they are dealing with the city. Because they are the corruption we are talking about. Not the president. The president has tried his best just as a church leader. He cannot just preach. But did you know the next person who is committing adultery or fornication and fraud can a pastor kill the person? No. But if we monitor each other and keep Nigeria the best country.
Thank you very much. Thank you. From all the way from Okomu, the caller has just made his important comment, because we need collective effort to fix Nigeria. We have another caller. Good afternoon. Your name? Where are you calling from? Okay, we lost that caller. Dr. Elvis, you were just talking about some other problems. Yes.
Before I talk about the way forward,
Yes.
I say you would observe that these days there is something like small party. That the cost of the level of hunger in the land, if you are to do party now, you're expecting 100 people. Be rest assured you see 500 people. Because a lot of people will just come around. Even when they have food at home, they want to come and eat because they know what it takes. Food is like gold now. That's what. And it's so pity. You know, I feel so, you know, each time I remember this, like the same set of leaders who enjoy free education.
Yes, ba.
The same set of our fathers who enjoy free health, who enjoy a lot of great amenities in their days. You know, some of them, while they were going to school, were told that they were giving chicken every week to eat. Free chicken, free education,
Yes.
free this and free that.
Please, let's quickly just get
And they
this
are the
covered.
one punishing us today.
Yes.
Many of them are in power, they are in power. Many of them, you know, is so
Painful.
it's so painful.
Okay.
Now,
Let's quickly just take this caller. Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Your name? Where are you calling from? Okay, go on, please.
The problem of this insecurity matter is too much. So that is the various cities, that the communities gather themselves together and make this insecurity to be easy for them. So let them organize themselves by local vigilante.
Okay.
If they have no money, let them tax themselves to buy some of the equipment to fight this herdsmen and other problems they have in the communities.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when we talk about the hardship of Nigeria is too much. It's very, very too much. The hunger is getting worse every day by day. So we better ask the government whether to do something. Because they sell things at no confident price. Everybody selling his own at amount. And when you go to the market now, when they bring these goods now, it's very, very little. Or they sell it, and also increase their price. That is very bad. That's very bad.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
the way forward.
Yes.
The way forward, number one, we should change and be sincere.
Okay, thank you for that. Let me just quickly get this. Okay, good afternoon. Your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Ajman from MMO.
Okay, go on.
What is the good news that Tinubu's performance, midterm performance is 0/100. Instead of thinking about 2027, people are hungry. Thank you very much.
Thank you. He just gave us his own score.
Yeah.
Okay, go on, doctor.
Now, we Nigerians need
Yes.
we need to change our ways.
Okay.
And we need to be sincere. Because with all this that is happening, I'm very 100% sure and factual that it's the same price I'm buying fuel in the filling station that the same PDP and APC is buying.
Yeah.
That's why the layman in the local palace or Dumadu body, all of us are suffering together. Even because of insincerity, they will pretend as if it's not touching them. Meanwhile, APC, like hunger does not know religion. Whether you are a Christian, you are a Muslim, we go to the same market. Whatsoever that is happening now, whether you are a Christian, you are PDP, you are APC, you are Labour, you are AFGA, we are all suffering it. Therefore, we should change and be sincere.
Okay.
Number two, the way forward.
Yes.
We should.
We'll just allow you to continue, but let's get this caller. Good afternoon. Your name? Where are you calling from?
Good afternoon. My name is Victor. I'm calling from Benin City here.
Go on, please.
Hello.
Go on. We are listening.
Okay. What I want to say is that this nation is very, very critical. This nation has been destroyed for so many years. And one thing I want to say is that if we want to change, we really change, we must force our leader in the sense that anybody that is leaving office must write an undertaking. He must submit to the other one that is coming in. The problem is that we are not shaking those who are leaving, who are coming in. The one that is leaving will lie. He left us so billion. He left us so billion. The one that will come in will still lie. He left us so this. He leaves so thing. He does so something. But if you want to succeed in this nation, anybody that is coming to leadership, as soon as he's leaving the office, the other one that is coming is taking over from him. Both of them will sit on the table into the broadcast, telecast, that this is what I made, and this is what I did, and this is what I'm leaving behind to my predecessor. You hand over that one, we take it right under the taking. As soon as he's leaving the office, you also bring back this. All of them that are coming in, they are the same thing. Whether from APC, they are the only thing we put down the right thing that if you are leaving office, this is what you do to your predecessor, your successor, both of them will sit in the table, write what you did and what you are leaving, the debt you are leaving, the one you met, you write it as well. Then when we see it, we present it to each other, to the Attorney General, whosoever, then they will see it. That is the only way out from corruption. If you say this, I will say, I will do this, I will do that. Is force. They are coming to cause more problem. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I think what this caller has just said is the issue of transparency. That the government that is handing over should be transparent. The one that is taking over should be transparent. Not that we will not know what they left and what that all that should stop. We have another caller. Good afternoon. Where are you calling from?
Good afternoon. I'm calling from Oyoke.
Your name?
Mr. Osas.
Go on, please.
I think I want to join my verse with Plato. He said something to Jonah that you don't need to invite people again from the party. And that is true. That is true. I normally hear this thing sometimes say that I want to go and give this treatment to my dog. Nah, it's not that dog. I want it. So people coming to marriage, burial ceremony, with this quality of a bag from home. Just to pack some food so that they can eat. So the system is so very bad to the extent that if you are hunger, if they can solve the problem of hunger, I believe this country will be broken. We don't need a lot of things, but they also just need give us light, good education. I believe that's what people want. And let me tell you something, sir. If you can give us life, I believe, in fact, sometimes you see some people maybe having life for long. So we all remember that there is never of peace. Nobody will remember that. But they will just say, oh wow, so let us tell you. So please, we just want this government to give us light. One of the things that God did in the beginning was light. He said, let there be light, rather than darkness. He said darkness by giving us light. So if we can give us light, the weather that maybe the weather that have business, you can't look at by it. If you have like 4 hours, I believe me that want to do maybe just weather work, try to reduce. But where there is no light, and the man want to buy diesel, maybe diesel is 1,015 naira, and it's going to use it for 24 hours. So it will not calculate that diesel on my head. So something that we used to do 50,000 before, it will not be 150,000 because of the cost of the diesel. So I think I joined my first with Dr.
Okay.
If you go to Partners, I assure you, many people are able to spray, not because we fight them, because they know that at least they will be free from.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That caller is from Oyogi, and he's supporting what Dr. Elvis has said. So when you see some persons in your party now, uninvited, they are there to look for food. But don't forget, spraying is no longer allowed. But he said that they are not there to spray. They want to come and carry your food. Please just wrap it up, doctor, so that Bishop can also make his own contribution.
As a way forward,
yes.
My second point is that instead of building personality, the government should build institution. Is our major problem. Okay. Institution should be built, not personality. Okay. That is the major problem today. That's why you see the government now, it's just being controlled by some few set of people. Yeah. Because instead of us as a country to build institution, we are busy building personality. Okay. And we need to desist from that. Okay. And the third point I would like to quickly add to it is that the government, the way forward is let them do away with politics for now. Okay. When it's time for politics, they should play politics. But as it is now, it is not time for politics. There is hunger. The issue should be addressed because Nigeria is suffering seriously.
Thank you very much. Let's get this caller. Good afternoon. Where are you calling from? Good afternoon. Can you hear us? Okay. Okay. Good afternoon. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Your name? Where are you calling from? Okay, I think we're having issue with that. Bishop Lucky, yes, the way forward. Tinubu has started third term now. Okay, we have another caller again. Let's just quickly. Okay, good afternoon. Your name? Where are you calling from?
Okay, from Uwelu.
Go on.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Go on. Oh, I think that's network problem. So Bishop Lucky, the way forward.
One time to say, the way forward is very simple. The government should give us light. Allow light to flow 24 hours. When there is light, we are not lazy people. We can be able to manage our business and make it for ourselves. Small scale business can drive. The bigger one can drive. But where there's no light, that you are buying diesel fuel at a rate of 1,900 or 900, 950, 920 to run a business, you will not be able to meet up because that time the price must be high. Number two, the government should help us give free, pass a bill that each community to have their security, local vigilante, to secure themselves and make the farmland free for the farmer to go and farm. Then number three, the government should be able to fix all these bad roads. Because one thing, when you got a product from farm, coming to Oba area to sell, and there's bad road, the driver will increase his price. We say affect the price. Then if all this can be done, then this can be easier. Then the last one, the government should drop politics now and pursue these three things and bring Nigeria to enjoy the of democracy. Because we are just 2025. And so people are coming to 2027. 2026 is there. We have not survived it, but they are 2027. Meaning we are not important. Their pocket is important. All the people in this office, I tell you, sir, no one think of us. When they need us, they come to us and behave like a crying baby. When they get the mandate, they forget about us. And why they are this because we make it so. They compulsory make us hungry. So that when they come to us again, because we are hungry, they can also manipulate us to follow their way. If they know that if they do all this three things, we now can take off our work. We can challenge ourselves. Sir, we are not voting for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, we have another caller again. Okay. Good afternoon. Your name? Where are you calling from? Okay. What's your contribution to the program? Okay. Please, we want those who have comments that can help fix Nigeria to contribute. Okay. So, we have another caller. Good afternoon. Your name? Where are you calling from? Okay. I think network issue now is just affecting us. Okay. We just try and accommodate these callers so that they can make their comments. Because you never can tell the comment that will change Nigeria for the better. Good afternoon. Your name, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Iguadala.
Okay, your name.
My name is...
Okay. So, Dr. Elvis, your concluding remarks while we call it a day on the show.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
One thing I want to say is this. I believe that Nigeria will be great again.
I agree with you.
But we have problem.
Okay.
And it is good for the government, the federal government, to tell themselves the truth that we have problem. And I will advise that we should slow down the politics for now, fake governance.
So this issue of people forming coalition, planning for 2027.
Can I tell you, many of them will be surprised if things do not go better. Because I want the president to know, in the next election, with the way things are now, except things change, except they decide to focus on governance, it is not any governor, any political party that will win any state for them. It is the people. Are you getting me? It is the people. No political party, even on this coalition they are forming now, it is Nigerians that will determine who will rule them.
Okay.
You know, the easiest way.
Let's just get this caller. Good afternoon. Your name? Where are you calling from?
Good afternoon, presenter.
Good.
Yes, my name is Ubebi. I'm calling from Koko, Warri Local Government.
Oh, all the way from Koko in Warri. Please go on.
Yes. I think we are missing the point.
How do you mean?
Yes, the way Nigeria is now, to bring the Pope all the way from Rome to rule Nigeria, Nigeria will not get better. The solution to Nigerian problem is restructuring. We have to restructure this country, have true federalism. When we have true federalism, have restructuring done, then bring back 1963 constitution back.
But would that be allowed? Do you think that would be allowed?
Of course. After all, Jonathan is a confirm. The confirm report is there.
But the confirmed report was not implemented.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, bringing back just this 1963 constitution of Jonathan confirmed report to be implemented. With that way, that's the way we can move forward. The problem of Nigeria is not Tinubu right now. You know the kind of government that Buhari handed over. Buhari handed a bad government. Buhari took Nigeria 30 years back before he handed over to Tinubu. Tinubu is just trying to make sure he bring the country back. Like this point something that is gone now. Nigeria will not have any money. Say something when Tinubu came in. There was no money on ground. And now Buhari was borrowing money to pay salary. So before they would have the solution of Nigeria is restructuring, through federalism, and implementing the confirmed reform.
Okay.
Now, you can move forward.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, our caller from Koko in Warri. I'm very grateful for this call. That means our brothers in Delta State, they are watching this program, and they are also disturbed about what is happening. But time is not our friend. Let's just get the concluding remarks of Dr. Elvis. Yes.
I don't agree with his submission that President Tinubu is not the problem of Nigeria. That's why he came, that he wants to be president. And let me quickly say this. We have to tell ourselves the truth.
Yes.
Now, since President Tinubu came on board, how is the judiciary? Have you not seen that the judiciary is collapsing their system? You know, even before we used to complain, what we are seeing now, are you not see a great input that is very negative? Now,
thank you very much.
My closing remark.
Yes, quick one.
All of us,
yes,
as Nigerians, we should change our mindset. We should repent, and we should start doing things in the right way. Both the leaders and the followers. We shouldn't forget that all the leaders we have today, they are a product of the society.
Thank you. Bishop Lucky, just a quick one, closing remark.
Well, all I know, the people in government should carry the masses along. Give all those things that will help us to build ourselves, because I know Nigeria, we are not lazy people.
Thank you very much. That's the show. I will thank all our viewers, those who have called in and those who have been trying to call in but got network issues. Next week will be another promising date on the program, 60 Minutes Nigeria, where we dissect issues that have to do with the country. I thank my guests. I thank the production crew led by Peter Umaoge behind the scene, doing a great job. Thank you. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.